Hi guys, welcome to my very first Q&A. This is on my birthday and I decided for my birthday I would just tweet out, ask me any questions you want, and then hopefully that people will reply. And I only got a few replies, to be fair. Obviously I'm not a very big channel at the moment, but I mean I'm still going to answer them. Today is my 20th birthday, just so you know, so I'm 20 years old obviously, and I just thought it'd be a great way to kickstart a Q&A series, which hopefully I'll be doing more of. Obviously I'll need the questions to do them. Before I start this off, if you've got any questions for me, then comment down below any questions for future Q&A, and I'll try and do them weekly, but it depends on how many questions I get asked each week. So without further ado, we're going to go into the first question. First question is from CanadianSurveyor, who says, who or what inspired you to start a YouTube channel, or did you just wake up one day and say, you know what, I'm going to make a YouTube channel? To answer that question, I had quite a lot of influences. No, I didn't just wake up one day and say I'm going to make a YouTube channel. However, there was like a point when I decided that I wanted to do something more than just school. At one point I was just obviously going to school at how well, like a lot of people start, and I don't know, I got bored with school and everything, so I decided to try and do something else. And I heard about this thing called YouTube, and at the time I didn't really know much about it, but then I had influences from some of my friends, from like Lee, for instance. I'll put his channel in the description. He was probably one of the biggest influences, I would say, at the time, because he kept on saying, you know, like obviously to create a channel, and he said basically somewhere you can just put up your videos, whatever you do. I had other influences as well. I started getting into Syndicate, KSI, and other channels like that. They're probably the main influences on of my channel, though, to be fair. When I met Syndicate and KSI, obviously it was quite an experience, because to be able to do this YouTube thing for quite a few years, and then to be able to meet the person who inspired you to do so, to start it all off, is just an incredible experience. There were other influences as well, but they were the main ones. So yeah. Okay, the next question is from Meyers, and he tweeted me, well, messaged me on Twitter. He goes, what is the main difference between Battlefield and Call of Duty? In my opinion, I think he's asking, obviously, because, well, in my opinion, Call of Duty is a very rushed game in terms of development and in terms of the way that you play it. You get your new Call of Duty game, you go into it and you're immediately online, and you just, every game, if you're good at the game that is, you'll get like, I don't know, you'll rush in, you'll get like, I don't know, up to like 50 kills, say, you'll get a few deaths or whatever. In Battlefield, for instance, you don't die as much and you won't really get as many kills, purely because it's not rushed. People stay back. Much bigger maps in Battlefield as well. That's probably part of the reason why that Battlefield isn't as rushed a game, because it just takes forever to get into the middle. But people normally stay back, they snipe, they use tanks, planes, whatever. They have more strategy than people who play Call of Duty. Call of Duty players tend to just go, oh yeah, I'm going to go on Call of Duty for a piss about, or that's the way I see it anyway. So I'll go on it just to mess around or kill an hour or whatever. I don't really go in it to, you know, sweat buckets or anything. I don't go on it to curse up TV for ages or anything like that. It's more, I see it as more something to do, as just a bit of fun, to be honest with you. Call of Duty, I'd say, is more of a fun game, and I just like the way that Call of Duty has integrated things like zombies and everything. Battlefield is more of a game where it's more strategy involved, so if you die you're probably more pissed off because you've put a lot more thought into it, and obviously the maps are bigger, and I probably prefer Battlefield, though I haven't played it anywhere near as much as Call of Duty. Battlefield seems much more of a better game, purely because it is just more developed, more thought out. They don't release one every single year, which then obviously shows you they put a lot more thought into it, and they won't release it until they know it's sort of ready to be released. Okay, for the last one, I got a two-part question from Tate Razer, and the first one, he goes, when did you start making YouTube videos? Very good question. So, technically, you could say I started making YouTube videos back when I was in year 7. That must have been 2007 or 2006, somewhere like around there. That was basically when YouTube first started up. And I've still got the channel somewhere on YouTube. I'll have to find it at some point and just sort of show some of the embarrassing videos. They're not of gaming videos, however, or vlogging videos or anything like that. It was back when I had like a really shitty phone. I can't even remember what phone it was, but it was like a really shitty one. It looks like the footage was filmed on like a potato, and it was like me, Lee, my friend Reese, who used to take charge of our old channel, Xbox Game Secrets, and a few other friends of ours. Some videos involved us going to the park and just fucking about on like a zip wire swing. Other videos involved just abuse to each other or whatever, you know. It was just something to do at the time, I guess. It was just funny for us to put the videos onto YouTube. I then integrated into making a channel with Reese that I didn't really have many videos on. I then went to my own channel with a few videos on that had a few thousand views each. These were like lyric videos to songs and stuff, and there was a local band in my area at the time. They still go around now, but I just wanted them to be a bit more well known, so I put some of their songs onto YouTube with some like just images over the top. So I did some of those videos as well before eventually going into what I could guess is the first gaming video I put out. So back in Modern Warfare 2 days, we had a clan that me and my mates sort of made called Own X Clan. It's a fucking queer name, I know. But I was in this clan called the Own X Clan. There was a YouTube channel on it, and it's still up now. And we just sort of, I guess like, we just tried to do any gaming videos. These again were sort of done on the phones. We still hadn't yet got any proper recording equipment. But we had like 2 videos on how to catch nuke boosters, as well as some other video. I can't remember now what we did. I remember it was just a channel that we just sort of didn't really use much. But I remember just making those. We had a few videos actually on GTA modded lobbies and some Modern Warfare 2 gameplay that's been modded as well. So yeah, I will probably, if I could be bothered, to put the link in the description below. If not, I will probably include it in a video later on in my channel future. After that, I guess the next channel I made, I remember this, it was February 2012. Me, Reese and Lee all decided to make a channel that was Xbox Game Secrets, and that was the best channel I've ever had, honestly, so far. In terms of progression, in terms of how many people followed us and everything, it was an amazing channel. So like I say, 2012, it got terminated in 2015. By the time it got deleted by YouTube, it had over 1 million views and about 5,000 subscribers, so it was gutting for us to sort of lose that much and to lose that following and everything. But I mean, we've now decided to sort of go our own ways. We still talk to each other and everything, but we've now got our own separate YouTube channels. It just makes it easier to do like collaborations and things. So yeah, I mean, that channel was amazing. We did everything on that channel to do with gaming, and we had a lot of videos. You probably came across it yourself if you were one of the lucky few. But yeah, that channel was great. The reason it got taken down was because of tag spamming, basically. In the description, when we first had our channel, we decided that tag spamming, putting a load of tags in the description and stuff, is a great way to sort of get your video out there. And it sort of didn't even work. I mean, we still had to build our way up still. It was like, once we got so far, it was like a snowball effect, and we just sort of got bigger and bigger. But it was a point when like YouTube sort of decided that, oh yeah, these videos from 3 years ago, we'll just delete you now because you've broken our terms and conditions from like 3 years ago. So yeah, I just sort of saw that as like a new beginning, fresh start to make this channel here. So yeah, that's basically my YouTube history, I guess. I don't think I left anything out. But I will include some of those videos from the past in future videos. So yeah. And the second question that Tate Razer asks is, when did you start making money for YouTube videos? Well, this is going to be a much shorter answer, purely because we've only started making money for YouTube videos for one of our channels. As you can probably guess, we were making money with Xbox Game Secrets. That was the channel obviously had so many views and so many subscribers, we were able to make money off of that. And we were partnered with Zoom and TV. So yeah, that was basically it for that. We were earning money for about a year before we got deleted. We still had like another year left to earn money, which sucks because obviously to earn money from your YouTube videos is just like a massive bonus, to be honest. Like, it's not really the main thing that you should be going for with your YouTube videos, because then you see it in your videos and you don't really see why you should be making YouTube videos. Instead, what you see is someone just trying to lust after all the money. So you definitely don't do that. But I mean, to earn the money, don't get me wrong, is an amazing thing, and it shows you sort of how much your fans actually like to come back and watch your videos, that you'll getting the money, getting paid for it. That's when you know you're getting big and you're getting some of your channel. And finally, I'd like to say with this channel here, I've just got partnered with a channel called Freedom. So if you want to go get partnered by a channel, Freedom is a great channel to get partnered by. Go in the description below. I'll put the link there. If you want to click on it and go partnered by them, whatever, by all means, don't rush into it. Go check them out on YouTube, but even on their website that I'll direct you to in the description below, there is like a load of videos and everything else that you can go see, just exactly what you get yourself into, and you know, just everything you need to know about the partnership channel. I believe they partner everyone, no matter how many views and subscribers are. I'm not too sure about that. I mean, they partnered me, so that's all I know. But by all means, you need to get a partnership with anyone, guys. Description below. Freedom, they're a great channel to be partnered with. Right, so that's it for this video today. Like I say, it was my 20th birthday sort of special Q&A, like the kickstart the series. So if you like the video, please comment, rate and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, all the links are in the description that you need to go to. I hope you have a wonderful day, guys. I want to do more of these Q&As, they were quite fun to make, so if you got any questions to ask me, please tweet me. I love making these Q&A videos. Tweet me on @Majerican, I'll put something around here. It's also in the description below. Or if it's easier for you, go into the comments below this video and just comment me any question whatsoever. Please help me by liking this video, commenting, subscribing, everything. Asking me all the questions you can. You can ask me as many questions as you like, as you saw there. Someone asked me 2 questions in one. I sort of did a 2-part question. I will try my best in every Q&A video to answer every question I was asked in that week. So yeah, I will try and make it weekly, but obviously, like I said before, if I can't, if I don't, then that's purely because I haven't been asked enough questions to make a video. To be honest, like 4 questions is very, like at least like minimal that I could release a video on. But luckily these questions were a bit more talkative and I could talk a bit more about them rather than just a yes or no answer, which I like, by the way, guys. Thank you for asking me those questions. You know, it helped me out a lot there. Anyway, guys, video's going on for too long, so thank you for watching. Please comment, rate, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.